I start this off, staring at a blank page, an open office document, a blinking cursor passing days without a single word. Some say it's absurd, like I float along a stream of words instead, choosing not to cast my net, but I spend so long questioning myself. If this isn't right, then does that mean I fail? Will my melodies ever live up? Will my metaphors be profound enough? Will I ever outdo myself? The ceiling gets higher and higher, and it's harder and harder to shatter, and when I fall worse than I ever did before. Evaluating the damage, no, I just don't understand it. Conflicted by my very air I breathe, a sound of hatred lays between. You can see it in my eyes. The child spark light up the night. Constant search for approval, suffocated by refusal, devouring my skull, but never feeling full. Oh dear, I don't wanna be a burden, but could you please be a little more concerned with the overactive mind of a believer, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever? Oh dear, if only you could feel it, the crippling fear of being deserted. You can't touch the heat of this fever, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever. I start this off a little confused. Writer's block doesn't exist. It's not a word I'm supposed to use because it's all in my mind. A parasite I'm supposed to find, but sometimes, well, most times, it's so hard to define. So I pour a couple drinks, getting drunk on gasoline, fire pulses in my veins. I'm sick of waiting for the day the courage overtakes my brain. Someone to say it's okay. My whole life afraid. It's time for me to be brave. To embrace the forest that's so dark and unknown, because no great adventure has a paved pace to roam and move as they go. Disappointed faces leaving poison breadcrumb traces. I'm not taking the bait. Let them rot in their places. I deserve to be alright. I deserve to sleep at night. I'm my closest friend. I remind myself again, better treat her well, 'cause she's with me till the end. Oh dear, I don't wanna be a burden, but could you please be a little more concerned with the overactive mind of a believer, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever? Oh dear, if only you could feel it, the crippling fear of being deserted. You can't touch the heat of this fever, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever. Sometimes I've hit the feeling of every single nerve tingling better than a love's touch. I've created tears of pain and burns of lust. I've created a forest, a safe place for myself that others have found. Some attempt to destroy and others feed the ground. Fertilize my mind with melodies and rhymes. The sorcerer of time, take you back to the night when you pondered your death, when somebody left, when you lie awake, broken to the head, and let me remind you that everything is temporary. You die in temporary, and this is so scary. Someday you'll realize that thoughts so heavy don't mean you're unsteady, but then you're only getting ready to say nice to meet you to somebody you never knew. You.